Hey, what's going on, YouTube? How are you all today on this lovely day of February 20th? According to my fucking cards, 2020, 2024. Guess I gotta fix that. Yeah. Thursday. What? Thursday, February 20th, 2020. I don't think so. It's Sunday, February 20th, 2024. Yeah, my car is a little out of whack. Anyway, the time is right. I think it's like 5 o'clock in the evening. So I made a live yesterday. I don't know if it got posted or not. I didn't really look today, so I'm gonna do this and post it anyway. So health update from the live that I did a few weeks ago. I want to say when all this stuff went down, when I fell off the truck and everything else. So I don't really remember what I put in that other live, but I think I remember saying, and if I didn't, so I fell at work. I fell out of a truck, the dump truck, and banged my head, which ended up putting me in the hospital for a concussion. And while they did a CAT scan, the CAT scan showed that I had some sort of mass on my brain that looks as if I had a stroke. So we've done blood tests and MRIs and all that other stuff, EKGs to find out if there's anything else going on, and if it was true that I had a stroke or not. That's what the MRI was for. So the stroke is true. I had a stroke sometime late 2019 to early 2020, and that's as close to as pinpoint as I could get. It's within 6 months. So 3 months to the end of the year, 3 months to the beginning of the year. So that's as close as I could get. So the end of 2019 to the early 2020, and yeah, so it shows that I've had a stroke. It wasn't massive, but it was severe enough to do some sort of damage, and it has. And I guess now that when I think about it, it does make sense, because I believe it was around 2019, 2020 when I started having some speech issues and stuff like that. I mean, it's minor. It's not like huge noticeable stuff, but sometimes I do struggle with my speech. Sometimes I even struggle to think, because where this mass is on my brain, it affects that one section. So the brain is a wonderful thing. It's hard to understand. I don't want to understand it because it's just too much. But yeah. So, I guess when I make my videos and stuff, sometimes I pause and I'm really thinking. And if I have my glasses off, I don't know if you notice it in my eyes. Sometimes I'm like, what the hell? Like, I'm really trying to figure out what I want to say, and it's not coming, and then all of a sudden there it is. So there's that. There is minor paralysis in my face. You have to look for it to find it, but it's there. Sometimes I get a lot of numbness, which is caused by that stroke, mainly in my face, my cheekbone. I get the numbness quite a bit. But again, that's that part of the brain that just controls whatever, right? So it's not reversible. It can't be fixed at this time. However, they are looking into it to see if there's something if they can clean something up to pull stuff out to let the brain heal and maybe make that shit work again. But I don't know. Honestly, I don't think that's gonna happen. So yeah, so I thought I'd just do a little driving vlog to let you know that that's what's going on. For those of you who are curious. For those of you that don't care, that's fine too. Don't care. I don't care if you don't care. It doesn't bother me. But anyway, that's that. Now there is some other underlying issues. I have high blood pressure, which is not caused by the stroke. It's caused by just bad habits. So my eating habits and stuff like that have gotten out of control over the last few years. So it's causing me to have some of those health issues. So I got high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and an asshole breaking into live lane for no reason. Anyway, so yeah, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and my glucose levels are high, which means I'm borderline diabetic. So I need to work on my diet, make it better, so I don't have to do the diabetes shit. Because yeah, I see what people have to go through, and I'm not interested. So I am trying to make myself better. I've cut back a lot of sugar intake over the last few weeks. I'm hoping, once in a while I can still eat a chocolate bar. Once in a while I can still smash down a bag of chips, but not as often as I used to. I don't drink as much pop as I used to, although the last few years I've really cut back on that anyway. So I don't think my pop intake was a problem, but everything else was. So, and I honked my horn because the guy just pulled out in front of me, making a left turn right in front of me. I don't know. People are stupid. What else? So, I don't know that there's anything else going on other than that. So, like I said, I'm working on my health. I'm just going to try and get it better. However, Rome doesn't happen in a day, so we'll see. Until then, that's pretty much the update. If you want to feel bad for me, that's fine. If you don't, that's great too. I don't care. I don't feel bad for myself. It was brought on by me. It's my own fault. Okay, car, what are you doing? So the stroke, yeah, that's something that happens to everybody. It's not really anything to do with food or anything like that. It just, yeah, there's a part of it, because strokes are caused by plaque, and then there's a bunch of other issues. So, but from what they could tell, this stroke that I had was not caused by anything that I was doing. It was just something that happened. Which I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. And I think this is the first time I've ever driven by a McDonald's with nobody in the drive-thru. What the fuck? Oh, the drive-thru's closed. I wonder why. Cool. So yeah, that's pretty much that. What are we at? 7 minutes. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but somebody's bass is pretty deep. So outside of that, speaking of bass, that's kind of funny. That'll just segue me into the next one. So on the lighter side of things, I don't remember if I posted on here or not, and I don't have time to go back and look, but I picked up a subwoofer a few months ago from a customer that I was working at on one of my jobs, and they told me it works and everything else, and I still haven't had a chance to test it. Fucking idiots. I still haven't had a chance to test it, but I am hopefully sometime in early March going to be able to get it installed. I need to buy the amp and the wiring for it first, but the place I'm going to get it to install it will, obviously supply that, and I just have to pay for it. But yeah, so I'm going to get a sub installed in this car. Other news, my van is officially gone. It finally, it didn't die or anything like that, but it has a severe amount of mechanical issues going on, which was causing a lot of trouble and heartache for me. It was really hard to let it go, but I ended up having to sell the van, and man, did I ever take a loss on that thing. What I paid for it to what I sold it for and what I put it in, I basically gave it away. And for those of you that care, I paid $8,000 for it just under 2 years ago. I've put $12,000 into it in repairs and maintenance. Well, mainly repairs. Maintenance is maintenance. I never include maintenance. Like maintenance is oil change, brakes, tires, shit like that, right? Exhaust systems. Other than the replacement of the catalytic converter, to me that's not maintenance, just those bullshit items. But so I put a lot of money into that van, and I sold it for $2,000. Actually, I really sold it for $1,000 in a brake job on this car, because this car, the brakes were gone. There was no brakes. I drove with pretty much no brakes for almost 3 or 4 weeks. So I really had to take it easy on where I was going and how much driving I was doing, because I had no brakes. There was no, I think when they did the brakes, when I finally got them done, there's 1 millimeter left of pad on the front and nothing on the back. It was just metal to metal. So that's pretty tight. But let me tell you, the difference from the new brakes to the old brakes, my brake pedal is so touchy now. I never realized how touchy it was before. But yeah, it's really touchy now. Like literally, I touch it a couple millimeters and I'm stopping. Whereas before it was basically the brake pedal was lined up with my freaking accelerator pedal, which is a good inch and a half away in difference, because they sit like that, if you can really figure that out. But yeah. So yeah, brakes are really good on this car now, and I hope I don't have any more issues. But it was lagging out back there for a second. That's why I was kind of like, okay, car, what are you doing? There's still some stuff that needs to be done to this car too. I need to get it in for a throttle body position sensor again, which will be the second one in a year. I hope they can put it under warranty. I just haven't had time. To do that. But I'm hoping I can get some time off in March. I'll get it into the mechanic, get them to look at it, and if they can warranty that part, replace it again for free would be nice. Because yeah, I think that's what my lagging is. The throttle body position sensor is not working right. Like sometimes I'll put a little bit of pressure on the pedal and it'll take off like I'm flooring it, and then sometimes when I put it right to the rug, it's got nothing. It just blogs out. So I don't know if it's that or anything else, but I would imagine the throttle body position sensor, TBS, TBPS, or whatever the fuck it is called in short form. I hope that's what the problem is. I don't think it's an air issue, because I replace the filter every 3 months, which is for me every 12,000 kilometers or so. I'm trying to think what else. I think that's pretty much it. Front tires I have to put on hopefully in March or April, because the tires are getting rough. I had to replace the back two recently because I had one blowout on the highway on me, which was way before I was ready to do that. Oh, look, snowdrift. Oop, and this guy's stopping. Okay, there we go. I'm kind of in a back road right now. You can see the snow in the background a little bit. Here's another snowdrift. That one kind of pushed me sideways a little bit. I don't know if you can hear the engine whining right now, but it's just because I down geared going down a hill, so I don't have to use the brakes. So yeah, that was pretty much that. So yeah, I replaced 2 tires in the back because I had one blowout on the 401 on me about a month ago. It was kind of wasn't really scary, but it scared the shit out of me for a second. It was going pretty quick when that tire blew. So yeah, that's what made me nervous. But it was a rear tire, so I was able to control the vehicle and bring it to a safe stop on the shoulder. And of course, Kia, in their infinite wisdom, don't put spare tires in their cars. I think they do now, but they didn't for this model year. They put run flats. Well, when a sidewall blows out, run flat system doesn't work. So, which is just what they call a run flat system is an air pump to pump your tire back up. So I don't know. That's stupid on Kia's part. So now I have the 2 replaced, plus the 2 that need to be replaced soon. I took 1 tire from the back that was still good. I kept it. I'm gonna buy a rim for it, so then I have a spare tire. Because I think it's stupid not to have a spare. I do have to clean up the back of my car a little bit because a lot of stuff from the van is in here, and I need to find a place for it to go. So yeah. Trying to think. Yeah, so I gotta find a place for all that shit to go. A whole bunch of stuff is sitting in my dad's trailer. Like we have a utility trailer in our driveway, so a lot of stuff is sitting in the utility trailer. Now it's all covered in snow, so I gotta wait for it to melt. Yeah, hopefully, I'm hoping the weather gets warm again soon. It's February 20th, yeah. So hopefully the next couple weeks it gets warm. I got a bunch of scrap wire I need to clean up and sell, which will be good because that'll be a good chunk of money I need, and I can put that towards the tires, or maybe even towards the subwoofer. I don't know. But yeah, I can't wait to get the subwoofer installed. I've been anxiously waiting, and if this one doesn't work, you could get one for a few $100. I don't need like 10,000 watts pumping through here, I only need a couple hundred, maybe 500 watts would be good. Just to have decent sound and, feel a little bit when I want to feel the music, which is good. I may be old, but I still like my tunage. Dude, you like your tunage? Yeah, I like my tunage. So yeah, so that's pretty much it, guys and girls. I'm gonna leave it at here. So this is like a 15.5-minute video at the moment. So yeah, so that was pretty much it. So the health update and a little bit of car update. So yeah, it's kind of a 2-for-1 deal. So ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls and children of all ages, I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did not enjoy the video, please give me a thumbs down. If you enjoyed the video, please give me a thumbs up. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, put them in the little boxy box down below. And until then, we will see you next time. Bye for now.